Ready to go?
Hey, you guys. I just wanted to welcome you to our training, kind of a tell-all about convention from Las Vegas. We are very excited to share all the great things we learned. So I'll go ahead and start. My name is Summer Bradley. I'm a Ruby ambassador at Plexus Worldwide, and I'm super excited to share with you some of the great information that we learned this week. Bonnie?
I'm Bonnie Murray. I'm Senior Gold Ambassador with Plexus, and I'm super excited to share with you all the fun stuff. I wish we could pack 3 days worth of info into this quick training, but to spare you all the details, we're just going to give you the highlights. Wendy?
Hello, I'm Wendy Brown. I'm a Silver Ambassador with Plexus, and I'm extremely excited to tell everybody what happened in the Silver private training. So here we go.
All right.
All righty. So one of the first things we want to talk to you tonight about is the Consistency Club. This is a new club that was rolled out over the weekend when we were there. And there's two different clubs. There's a Consistency Club 300 and a 500. Both of these clubs are going to run from June 1st till March 31st. So June 1st, 2016 to March 31st, 2017. And in order to earn the recognition at convention, you have to be, you have to earn these clubs, I think it's 8 out of 10 months. Now, for the 300 club, you have to have personal volume of $300 or more. You have to have 3 existing customers who have placed an order in that month. And you have to add 1 new customer that month. So you have to have 3 existing, 1 new, and 300 PB to earn a place in a 300 club. The 500 club is very similar, but it's the 500 club, so you have to have $500 personal volume. In this club, you have to have 5 existing customers, 5. And then you have to add 3 new ambassadors that month.
3 customers.
So,
3 customers that month.
Sorry, not ambassadors. Thank you, Bonnie. 3 customers that month. So 5 existing customers, add in 3 customers for a total of 8 customers that month. You have to have this 8 out of 10 months in order to be recognized at convention next year. They are also using these clubs, the 500 Club, as part of an incentive for Leaders Retreat, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But I really want to challenge you guys to push yourselves and to try and be part of these clubs. I'm going for the 500 Club this month. We'll see if it happens. I'm working on it, working hard.
Me too.
So I want to challenge you guys to push either for the 300 or the 500. We've got to have a goal. And so if this is your goal, this is a great goal to have. They had some really great prizes. The 300 Club, if you met this goal and you're recognized at convention, you'll be presented with a padded folio. I think it was like a really nice leather looking notepad with the Plexus logo on it. Looked fantastic. And then with the 500 Club, they have a rustic cuff bracelet for the women. It was a real pretty rustic cuff bracelet. And the men, there was a real nice leather rustic cuff bracelet for the men. So they didn't forget the men on that one. So those are 2 great things to work for, and hopefully we'll be on that stage next year being recognized for this 500 or 300 Club. And I hope you guys can join us.
Me too.
Bonnie, you ready for the next one?
Yes. Really quickly, I wanted to say something about that, though, because I know when I heard that, I was like, I don't know that I have 5 existing customers. But what I loved is that it's 8 out of 10 months, which means technically you have 2 months to get started before even attaining it. So that's good to know. So you can work on it June and July and start August.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we're going to do Leaders Retreat. I'm just going to give you the highlights. Leaders Retreat this year is going to be in Dallas, Texas. We're going to be at the Gaylord Resort in Dallas, and it's going to be October 27th through the 29th. And in order to qualify, you need 750 points. They sent out an email that gives us a breakdown of how to qualify for that. And as a fun little side note, I created a little page for us to work together, motivate ourselves, motivate each other, share ideas, and just be a really great source of encouragement so that we can help each other and hopefully, fingers crossed, and working hard to see each other in Dallas in October. So that's our plan. All right, next we're going to go really quickly. Our goal is to knock this out in 30 minutes or less. So we're going to run through this stuff really quickly. Next, we're going to teach you about a fantastic tool that Plexus just introduced and they're rolling out right now that is available in our back office. It's a fantastic little icon called Shareables. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a screen share so that I can model this and you can see how to access the Shareables tool and use it for Facebook, Twitter, email. It's a great resource and you're going to love it. So many of you might not know it's there yet, so really quickly and easily, I'm going to show you how to get it. So you're going to log into your back office, and I'm in mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what you're going to see. So you're going to click into your back office. Up at the top right here, you're going to hover over the tools, and you're going to see where there's a drop-down menu. First, I want you to notice the multimedia library, which is a huge resource, moved from communications. Now it's found under tools. So just know that's where to go when you want really great videos. But you'll see down here at the bottom, there's something called Shareables. I want you to click on that. And it's going to open for you. And what you'll see, there's 3 different options: videos, digital brochures, and images. When you have time, play with it. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm going to go to digital brochures just as an example. Click on that. And you'll see that you have, currently, we're featuring our 2 new products. We have Block, which is our reformed block, which helps block carbs, and we have Edge, our brand new product, which is why I'm doing such a great job focusing on this right now. And if you were to click on, for example, you'll see at the bottom, it says View Product Brochure and Share on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or email. So I'm just going to model and do this. You can click on Sharing Edge on Facebook. And when you do that, assuming it's going to work for me right now, it will take you to, notice, I'm logged into my own Facebook, and I'm putting it currently on my timeline. So I could right here say something about it, blah, 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 whatever you want to say, edgesthebomb.com, and then you'd post on Facebook. Now, something to know about this that is very important. When you do this, this will directly link them back to your replicated website, as in they check it out, they go to your page, they can order. Do not share other people's posts that look like this, because you are going to be sending somebody to somebody else's site and you just lost business. So don't do it.
Do not share corporate images and the corporate links, because like she said, it will go to somebody else's website.
Right. Okay. So back to, I'm going to come hover over these, and we're going to take a look really quickly at, this is Block. I'm going to scroll down to Edge. Where's our Edge products? They're on here, right? Am I just on? Oh, there we go. All right. So we're down looking at Edge, and I want you to see all these great little digital images they have down here. And while you take a look at these, Wendy's going to tell you about a couple of the awesome benefits of Edge. Hit it, Wendy.
Hello, everyone. This is Wendy. What I'd like to say about Edge is that I have taken other things to like give me energy and to help me focus and stuff like that, but I always had like the being jittery and maybe getting headaches from it, and then the crash. And with Edge, absolutely none of that. I am able to do so much more in a day than I think I've ever been able to do. I told a little story about how I don't unpack my suitcases sometimes for weeks because I'm just so tired after a trip. This trip, the very next morning, everything was done, wash, laundry, everything put back in its place. So I am very excited about this. There is no edginess. Well, I shouldn't use that word. There's no shaking, there's no crash, there's no headaches. It is just sustained energy that keeps you going your whole day. But then also it doesn't like keep you up, as if you take it late in the evening, it's probably going to keep you up. But other than that, you're going to, you're just going to have the energy to be better and more consistent and at whatever your daily routine is.
Right. Sorry, I just totally got off of that. All right. And Summer, I'm going to go back to the shareables because I totally just clicked off of that. Summer, tell us quickly about the new block.
So this block is amazing. Block blocks 48% of your carbs and sugars that you're eating before your meal. What makes this block better than the block before is now you can take it as soon as you're eating. I don't have to take it 30 minutes before I eat and then wait and keep looking at the time to see if it's been 30 minutes yet. I get to take it as soon as I start eating. So there's been several times this week already that I'll be sitting down to eat. And I'm like, oh, my block. And I just pop it in my mouth and then my next bite's my food. Like, it's amazing. I'm eating food with the block, and it's working immediately. So super cool. Blocks 48% of your carbs and sugars. And I'm also feeling like I'm full. Like, I feel like I'm getting a full sensation, but I'm not bloated, which is awesome. So the block is new and improved, and I'm loving it. And I think you guys are going to love it too.
Agreed. I love it.
I love it too.
All right. A few things we're going to go over very quickly that they announced at the convention that got us, all 12,000 of us, super stoked and excited and a whole lot of screaming. One thing that we're going to be introducing, I believe in July, is what's called Success on Demand. It's a great tool that's going to be about our back office that's going to have amazing, inspirational, educational, personal growth, informative, just a ton of wealth and knowledge. Next, we're going to have what's called our Rank Up Roadmap. Summer, you want to tell us about the Rank Up Roadmap?
So this was a super cool thing that I thought, I can't wait to see it. So basically, every time that you promote to the next rank, as of right now, you get an email from Tarl, and it just says, congratulations on your new rank. Nothing real fancy. But this new one is going to be really cool because they're going to have embedded in the email is going to be training files. So training files specifically for your new rank and what you need to do to get to the next rank, which I think is super cool. So anyone who's promoting to silver is going to have different training material as a silver ambassador than somebody who promotes to gold or senior gold or ruby or emerald or whatever you're voting for. So I think that is super important, and it's going to be a game changer, hopefully. I'm really looking forward to it. There's also, if I believe correctly, there's going to be like a map. That's why it's called a roadmap or Rank Up Roadmap. There's actually a map that shows you ranking up and moving, which I think will be pretty cool just as a visual to see. So I'm super pumped to see those emails and kind of see what they look like at all levels. Unfortunately, I won't get to see the lower ranks, but I'll be surely getting with my teams as soon as they start coming out because I want to see what those trainings look like because I'm sure they're going to be fantastic.
Yes, I can't wait. Okay, next we have overnight shipping that's going to be available, and who's not excited about that? Right? How many times have you gotten down to just a couple sticks of Slim and things get ugly at the house? Ugly. We're also going to have live chat available at the end of the year. So if you're not in the mood to call into customer service, you can chat online with somebody. Or if you're sneaking it at work, like I know other people do. We're also going to have a digital success kit. A digital success kit. The success kit is something that comes right now in your welcome packs. They revamped it a couple months ago and introduced that back in Super Saturday. And they're about to make it all digital, which is awesome because it's already amazing as it is. We're going to have a new mobile website or Plexus app available on our phones coming soon. Dedicated lines have already been rolled out for dedicated to customers and press 2 for ambassadors so that the customers get priority 1. And last but not least is a very awesome thing that we're going to be doing for philanthropy. I'm going to find it so that I can have all the breakdowns. We're going to have new organizations that we're going to be focusing on every quarter. We don't know all the details on this, but it's kind of our assumption right now that as you check out, you're probably going to get to kind of like at HEB and stuff where you can donate $1, $3, $5, etc. To children, military, the environment, arts, health and wellness, girls and women, and animals. Those are a few of the discussed topics. So we're super excited about that. All right, and last but not least, all three of us wanted to share a couple little tidbits for you that we personally thought related to all of you and that were the game changers, eye openers, little biggest takeaways for us. So, Wendy, what you got?
Mine is action every day. Something. Post, talk to someone, send a message, call someone, whatever it is. Even as small as it is, an action will turn into production, and for us to be able to reach more people to help them. And so don't ever think that whatever your action is too small, because there's no action too small.
All right. What else you got? You had a couple great ones that I think totally moved Summer and me. I know one of them had to do with a board.
Yes, my dream board. My dream board is something that I've been thinking about ever since I started Plexus, and I just couldn't get my heart around it, my head around it, whatever. I think Edge helped that some. So, but now I really put down really what matters to me. And so a couple of things are helping my kids get through college so that they're not in debt for the rest of their life with student loans, or helping my husband be able to retire and not have to, and for us to be able to do things and not have to sit at home because we're retired. And how I'm looking at my dream board is I look at it 3 or 4 times a day, and I pick out one thing on there and I say to myself, have I done anything or what I needed to do today to help me reach and accomplish what's on my dream board? As small or large as it is, but something every single day. And then when you check that off, and you're able, then you start seeing, you meeting your own goals, and then you start reaching your goals, and then you start, your dream board is not just a dream board anymore. It starts happening. It's real, and it's a great feeling.
Wow, that's powerful. I think that's huge. Summer?
I love it. I think for me, the biggest thing I took away is no matter how big your team, if you have one person under you that makes you a leader, is that you have to lead your team. You have to do things that you expect your team to do. So if you expect your team to do income producing activity, you need to be leading that and showing them how to do it. You have to create the culture of your team. Whatever that culture is, you have to create that. If you don't create the culture, there's not going to be a culture in your team. It's going to be a dead team. So create your culture. Invest in your team. Invest in the relationships of your team. If you don't have a relationship with your team members, make relationships. Get to know them. Get to know their why. Like Wendy was telling you, if you get to know their why, you're going to have a connection, and it's just going to make it that much more powerful for you and for your teammates. So make those connections. It's huge. I have 2 quotes that I wanted to share that were big to me over the week. One of them is, it's going to cost you nothing to dream, but everything if you don't. So dream big. We have the biggest opportunity at our fingertips. Use it, dream, and run with it. The other one, all 3 of us were talking about this one earlier, and I really like it. Do what you don't want to do for a little while so that you can do what you want to do forever.
Yeah. I love it.
Yes.
Huge, huge,
Definitely.
huge.
Huge.
No one, I mean, yes, you're going to have to work this business. No one said this business is going to be easy. You're going to have to work it. You're going to have to put in the time. But if you put in that work and put in that time for just a little while, a year, 2 years, and you give it everything you got, and you reach that diamond position, you can do what you want forever.
Yeah.
I mean, so put in the work, and I don't know, that was powerful to me. So
That's huge. I love that.
that was mine. Lead. Be a leader.
I think those are great. Those are actually going to lead me to my 2 favorite quotes before I give you my little biggest takeaways. One was by Tony Robbins. Pretty sure you've heard of him. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It's what we do consistently. And I think that I don't think we could say it enough about how huge consistency is. Just like Summer was saying, you might have to sacrifice some stuff. You might have to sacrifice TV time or going to a movie or whatever. But I promise 2 years from now, when you're able to have time freedom, financial freedom, your kids aren't going to remember that you missed a movie. They'll remember what you can do now. Another one I love, because we're talking about being a good leader, and all it takes is one person for you to be a leader and to be a good example for those that you bring to our team. You are their leader, not me, not Summer, not Wendy, unless it's Wendy's person. You are their leader. And I love this. This is so powerful. It says, an army of sheep led by a lion is more powerful than an army of lions led by a sheep. I love that. I think that's such a great example of what it takes to be a strong leader. Like, you can have a whole bunch of strong people, but if they don't have a good leader, it's not worth anything. All right, so going to that, the do's and don'ts of prospecting when you are looking for potentials. I've got just a couple quick ones here I'm going to run through, and you can kind of elaborate on them on your own. It says, do focus on others. People will not care how much you know until they know how much you care. Don't listen more. No, sorry, excuse me, that's backwards. Don't talk more than you listen. Don't talk more than you listen. Do expand your network daily. Your Frank's list should grow consistently. Okay, look up your Frank's list and your success kit. Frank's list is huge. Go work on that. Don't stay in your comfort zone. Do present your opportunity and products to everyone. Everyone. Don't prejudge. It's not your job to decide whether the products or opportunity are for someone. Tell everyone and let them decide. And last but not least, you need to recognize that you are the brand. Whatever you're putting out there is what people are associating with Plexus. So make sure that you're representing Plexus well. All right, that's what I got. Those are my do's and don'ts.
All right, so yes, focus, make this happen. That was kind of all of it in a nutshell. That was 3 days in a nutshell, a very small nutshell. But we hope that we were able to give you something that you could learn by, or even just take off and run with. I hope you can run with some of the stuff that we gave you tonight. We're going to start coming to you more and sharing more information with you guys, and we're so super excited and we're pumped to be on this journey with you all. So I guess with that being said, I hope you all have a blessed night, and we will talk to y'all soon. Right? Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.